Warning, the following video you're about to see is my opinion. If you don't like it, that's totally fine. You don't have to like it. Enjoy.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to night 2 of Wrestlemania. I'm trying a new thing. I will be telling my pretty much experience as the show is going on. So let's get into it. Wrestlemania starts off with Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. Match starts off pretty hot with Drew McIntyre hitting a Claymore for a 2. Seth Rollins rolls outside of the ring. Drew McIntyre just whooping his ass all around the ring. We got a pedigree on the outside, then a curb stomp on the inside for a 2. Rollins would also catch Drew McIntyre's Claymore into a powerbomb. There would be a series of reversals that landed into a future shock for a 2. We also had a curb stomp on the announce table right in front of CM Punk. Then we had 2 Claymores for the win. Drew McIntyre is your new World Heavyweight Championship until he goes and bothers CM Punk, is telling him to suck it. Then CM Punk starts beating him up, takes his arm brace off, hits him. Then, of course, Damian Priest comes out, cashes in his Money in the Bank briefcase, and wins, and he is your new World Heavyweight Championship. I give this about 3.5 stars. Next up was the Philadelphia Street Fight, the New Testament versus Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. We also had Bubba Ray Dudley as the special guest referee, and both ladies for both teams, Scarlett Bordeaux and B-Fab, were there ringside. Match will start off with an all-out brawl until the New Testament would get kendo sticks and just start beating Bobby Lashley with it. We had a double power bomb to the Street Profits from the New Testament. They go for the pin, gets broken up by B-Fab. Scarlett Bordeaux takes B-Fab, just throws her in the corner. Montez Ford does a dive over the turnbuckle, which was pretty nice. We also had a Russian leg sweep through the table from B-Fab to Scarlett. Had a little homage to the Dudley Boys. We got, get the tables, and then they did the dive from the top rope. But they put Karrion Kross on the table, and it broke instantly. So they got another table, put him on top. We got a frog splash from Ford to Karrion Kross for the win. I didn't give 2 shits about this match. 1.5 stars. Actually, we'll give it 2 stars. The other half of that star goes to Snoop Dogg because he was fantastic on commentary. Next up, we had AJ Styles versus LA Knight. AJ Styles came up with a new song. Very generic again. I don't know what WWE's doing over there. That starts off with Styles running down the ring, and then he catches a few from LA Knight. We had a dive from Knight to the outside to Styles, and he started pounding his head on the commentary table. AJ would start working the leg of Knight. He would do a calf crusher down the line. He would also use the ring post to start swinging his leg. We had an avalanche German suplex from the top rope to Styles for a 2. Fight would lead to the outside, and Knight would remove the padding off the floor, and I guess he was gonna powerbomb Styles, but then Styles just flipped him over, and then he just falls on the exposed floor. AJ Styles sets up for the phenomenal forearm, but LA Knight knocks him off the ropes and hits the BFT for the win. 2.5 stars. This was a solid match. The United States Championship was on the line. Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton. Compared to the last 2 matches, this was actually a little bit better. Matches start off with Kevin Owens and Randy Orton teaming up on Logan Paul, throwing him all around the ring. They also do some back bodies on the Spanish announce table, taking turns. Of course, in triple threats and fatal 4-ways, the teams gotta come to an end. So Randy Orton and Kevin Owens start fighting each other. Logan Paul would be on the top rope, and Kevin Owens would hit a T-bone from the top and then hit a moonsault to Logan Paul. Logan Paul would pull out some brass knuckles and hit Randy Orton and pin him for a 2. And then he would also hit Kevin Owens just to knock him out. I believe it was an RKO to Logan Paul, and Randy Orton goes for the pin. Then I show speed. I've seen the guy, but I really don't know who he is. He pulls Logan Paul out of the ring to save him. Then Randy Orton gets mad, starts kicking him, and that gives him an RKO on the announce table. Kevin Owens tries to hit his pop-up powerbomb to Randy Orton, but he reverses mid-air for his RKO that he was just planning to do, a new version of it. As he hits the RKO, Logan Paul throws out Randy Orton, throws him to the post, and hits a 5-star frog splash to Kevin Owens for the win. 3 stars, like I said. This WrestleMania Night 2 is not that good. The WWE Women's title was on the line. Io Sky versus Bayley. So we got like a grappling leading to the outside to start the match. Io Sky would do a moonsault to the outside to Bayley. Io Sky would start focusing on the legs of Bayley using the ring post. Everyone's using the ring post tonight to work on the legs. On the outside, Io stands on the barricade and then she dives, but Bayley reverses it, just plants her on the ground. It almost looks like a Bayley to belly to me, at least. Bayley would hit a sunset flip to Io in the corner and her head would just bang off the turnbuckles. Bayley would try to hit a diving elbow to Io, but Io would reverse it into a crossface. Bayley's fighting through the pain and climbs to the top and hits a diving elbow following a roast plant to Io for the win, making her the new WWE Women's Champion. This for sure was a 4-star match. Women really killed it this year at WrestleMania. And for the main event, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. So to start off the match, we had a classic stare down from both the men. Roman would run into the ring post, and then Cody would go outside, try to get a table, but then he'd get a drive-by drop kick from Roman. Fight would lead to the outside. Cody would suplex Roman on some sort of barricade-looking thing. Fight would come back to the ring, and Cody would try to hit a disaster kick. Roman would catch him and powerbomb him. Roman's try to wear down Cody, with some jabs and stuff like that, little headlocks. Then Cody would make a quick comeback just for it to be cut by Roman with a crossroads. We're back to the outside, low blow to Cody, then a powerbomb through the announcement table, then a Superman punch in the ring for a 2. Cody would spear Roman, then hit a crossroads, only one, then he was about to do a second one, but it gets super kicked by Jimmy. Jimmy helps Roman get back up, but then Jay's music plays, so Jimmy runs on the ramp. They're both fighting until Jay spears Jimmy off the stage and into a table. We got 2 crossroads from Cody to Roman. He was about to hit the third until a Samoan spike from Solo Sikoa. Solo puts Roman on top of Cody for the 1, 2, just 2. Then we had John Cena come out, take out Solo, an AA to Roman, and then an AA to Solo through the Spanish announce table. As John Cena is celebrating, the final boss, The Rock, comes out. Both men meet in the ring, face to face. Then we get a rock bottom to John Cena. Roman's getting back up, joining The Rock until we hear the Shield music come out. We don't see where Seth Rollins is at until Roman Superman punches because he was ready for Seth Rollins. The Rock is in the middle of the ring until you hear the Undertaker's bell toll. Everything goes dark. The Undertaker is right behind The Rock. The Rock turns around, choke slam from The Undertaker to The Rock. After the chokeslam, everything goes dark, the lights come back on, and everyone is gone except Cody and Roman. We come to the end of the match where Cody hits not 1, not 2, but 3 crossroads for the 1, 2, 3, making him the new undisputed WWE Universal Champion and finishing the story. When I rank matches, it's not just, the physical alone, but it's the story you put in as well. That's why I'm giving this 5 stars. This one's going to the Banger's Paradise. And that concludes WrestleMania 40. The top 3 matches out of both nights was Cody and Roman as 1, Rhea and Becky in 2, and tied for 3rd was Gunther and Sammy, Bayley and Io in the 6-pack ladder match. What did everybody else think? What did y'all think? Leave it in the comments below. This was a great night. I'm not doing the rewind tomorrow because I'm busy working on night 2. But I will see y'all for Friday, which will be review the pay-per-view. And until then, see y'all later.